If you've been generating music with Suno, you've probably seen people talking about the vocals. Some users have reported receiving robotic or flat-sounding vocals, along with that thin, glassy quality commonly referred to as Suno Shimmer. That has naturally pushed people to start searching for solutions. And now we have a new AI model that claims to address exactly that problem: realistic, emotional vocals without the robotic delivery or metallic shimmer. So today, I'm going to put it to the test. But first, we need to understand, why does this happen? Well, models like Suno AI don't build audio in the same way a traditional recording is created. They compress the audio extremely heavily, think of a very aggressive MP3, and then attempt to reconstruct or predict the missing details when the audio is played back. Most of the time, that reconstruction works perfectly well. But when it doesn't, you may hear a faint metallic sparkle across the upper frequencies, along with slightly blurred edges around the smaller vocal details, consonants, breaths, and the beginnings of notes. Those subtle details are actually a major part of what makes a voice sound natural and believable. And to be fair, almost every model in this space works in roughly the same way, including the model I'm about to show you. It's a matter of degree rather than a unique flaw. Which brings me to Hans V2. Hans V2 is the latest music generation model from Mozart AI, and its main selling point appears to be a direct response to this problem. More natural-sounding vocals with less of that artificial metallic edge. So today, I'm simply going to test it and tell you honestly what I hear. For this comparison, I'm going to use the exact same prompts and lyrics in both tools, word for word, to compare Hans V2 against the current Suno model as fairly as possible. There will be no editing, mixing, mastering, EQ, compression, vocal processing, or post-production applied to either track. I'll also include the prompts in the description so that you can download them, compare the results yourself, and even run the same tests if you want to. I love country music, and vocals tend to be especially prominent in that genre. So, for our first test, let's try a slow country ballad. I've already prepared some lyrics, and here is the prompt I'm going to use. This prompt calls for a weathered male baritone vocalist, a quiet and intimate verse, close mic recording, and a very sparse arrangement featuring finger-picked acoustic guitar. Let's try this on Suno first. I'm going to paste in my lyrics and then paste the style prompt as well. Let's keep everything else at its default settings and hit create.
9 years of rust on the chapel door, frost on the wire, salt on the floor. I asked the dark for a straighter line.
That is really good, and honestly, I'm not hearing any obviously robotic vocals here. There may be a slight softness around some of the consonants if I listen very closely, but nothing stands out to me as a major problem. That being said, I completely understand how other people may have encountered those issues. When you're stress testing an AI model, generating dozens of different versions, and continuously pushing the model towards the edge of its capabilities, you're eventually going to receive a few rough generations. At the end of the day, this is still AI. Sometimes the model can glitch, misinterpret part of the prompt, or produce strange artifacts. Now I'm going to take the exact same lyrics and style prompt and head over to Mozart AI. I'll click on the Vibes section, and I'm going to paste the lyrics and style prompt right here. Nothing has changed, so with the Hans V2 model already selected, so let's hit Generate. Alright, let's listen to it.
9 years of rust on the chapel door, frost on the wire, salt on the floor. I asked the dark.
That is terrific. I wouldn't say it is clearly superior to the Suno generation, not yet at least. However, between these two particular generations, I personally prefer the version from the Hans model. There is something about the laid-back vibe and character of this performance that connects with me more than the Suno version. Okay, that's just personal preference. Then, what about an audio analysis? Now, I'm going to separate the vocal stems from each track. Here are the two isolated vocal tracks displayed as spectrograms. A spectrogram is simply a visual representation of frequency over time. It allows us to see what is happening in the upper frequencies instead of relying entirely on what we can hear. As you can see, both spectrograms look fairly similar. In the Suno generation, the difference feels mostly like a change in level. You can see both versions becoming slightly more intense as the chorus arrives. So yes, at this point, the result still comes down largely to personal preference. Neither version falls apart. However, this new Hans model genuinely seems like a strong contender to Suno AI right now. But here is the part that I found genuinely useful, because I'm sure you've encountered this exact problem before. You generate a song, and the model gives you a voice that you genuinely love. The tone is right, the character is right, and the performance fits the project perfectly. Then you generate another song, and that voice is gone. The next generation gives you a completely different singer, and suddenly, you find yourself missing the vocalist from the previous track. That makes it extremely difficult to build an artist, a project, an album, or even a consistent series of songs around one recognizable vocal identity. But Mozart AI has introduced a new feature designed to address this exact problem. It's called personas. If you've used Suno, it's essentially Mozart AI's version of Suno's voices feature. You take a generation containing a voice you like, and you save that voice as a persona. This is the Hans V2 country version that I liked earlier.
9 years of rust on the chapel door, frost on the wire, salt on the floor. I asked the dark.
Now, I'm going to create a persona using that generation. To do this, I'm going to the Persona tab. Here, you can also find public personas that you can use for full songs, vocals, and even individual layers. But I want to save a voice from a song that I created myself, so I'm going to click on New Persona. From here, you can upload an audio file you already have, or you can even record your own voice directly. But since I want to save the voice from a track I generated inside Mozart AI, I'm going to select Add from Library. Here, you can select the song containing the voice you like. Let's choose our country track and add it. Now, you can select the best section of the song to use when creating the voice. I'm going to open the trimming tool and select a section that includes both the verse and chorus vocals. You need to select a section that is at least 1 minute long here. Once that's done, we can continue. Now, we need to add the persona details. Let's give it a name, set the primary genre to country, and select Made for Vocals, because I only want to preserve the voice. Now hit Create Persona. The platform is now processing and training our new persona. And, oh my god, who is that? Come on, I wanted a cowboy for the picture. Now, our persona has been created. We even have samples generated at different strengths, and you can preview each one before using it. I'm going to click the Use Persona button, which takes us back to the Vibe session. And you can see that the Martin persona we just created, with that baby Jesus face, is already loaded here. We also have a strength slider. You can move it between subtle and strong, or leave it balanced somewhere in the middle. For this project, I'm going to push it towards the strong end, because I'm specifically trying to preserve the same voice. Now, let's generate a completely new song using new lyrics, a new style prompt, and a different tempo. As you may remember, we selected country as the primary genre when creating this persona. For the best possible results, we should stay roughly within the same general genre region for our new generations. That gives the persona a reasonable chance of preserving the same recognizable voice. This time, I'm going for an upbeat country song with a faster pace and a brighter mood. And now, I'll add the new lyrics. Let's hit Create. Okay, here we are.
Coffee gone cold in a paper cup, 90 miles in the sun coming up. I ain't got a plan and I ain't got a map, just a full tank and a beat up cap. And the radio's playing something I almost know.
And now, here is the original generation containing the voice I wanted to preserve.
9 years of rust on the chapel door, frost on the wire, coffee gone cold in a paper cup, 90 miles and the sun coming up. I ain't got a plan and I ain't got a map, just a full tank and a beat up.
It is almost the same recognizable voice, but now it's being used in a completely different song. He sounds much more excited and is singing at a faster pace, so while not a perfect match, I would say it pretty much sounds like the same singer just like we asked for. The voice I liked has now been saved, and I can continue using it across future generations at whatever strength I prefer. That consistent vocal identity could be extremely useful when trying to create brand consistency for a virtual artist. For me, this is the feature I could genuinely see providing practical day-to-day value. Even if the model isn't dramatically better than Suno AI, the ability to find a singer you like, save that identity, and reuse it across multiple songs makes the platform much more practical. So that's where I've landed after testing Hans V2. The robotic vocal issue is clearly real for some users, but honestly, it did not appear during my testing, even when I specifically went looking for it. Because of that, I don't think the difference between these models was dramatic enough for me to honestly claim that Hans V2 completely solves the problem. But I am definitely impressed with this underdog model. And the ability to save a voice as a persona and reuse it across future songs is genuinely useful. Of course, this is still based on only a handful of generations, so we need to treat the results for what they are, rather than presenting them as a definitive scientific conclusion. The link is below in the description if you want to try Hans V2 for yourself, and thanks for watching.